Hey y'all. Okay, so I know I said that I wanted to do some wine education with you guys this week, but before I get into the wine education, I first want to kind of just explain what exactly Wines and Words is, so that way you know exactly what you're getting when you come to see me. So let's just start off with the wines part. Everybody knows I talk about wine. I love wine. I love to drink it. But even more importantly than that, I want to do a little bit more wine education. Like I was telling you guys, I want to start Wine 101. Avi style though, okay? I'm not gonna give you all the big words and be stuffy and bougie, etc. Blah blah blah. It's gonna be in straight terms, straight talk, straight prose. You're gonna get a full gist of wine drinking, and after you're done hanging out with me and getting my wine education, you're gonna know a whole lot more about wine. And you're going to get to go back to your friends and act like you know what you're talking about, because you are. You're going to learn from me all the ins and outs of wine. All right, so that's the wine part. Of course, we're going to talk about different types of wine pairings, of course, my favorites, what I'm drinking, what companies you should go to for your wine subscriptions. I'm going to try them out. I'm going to partner with them and tell you how they are. I'm going to give you a real non-biased opinion about what they taste like. So I'm going to give you all of that. And then, of course, I want to have discussions with you guys about what your favorites are. I want to get feedback from you. So that's the wines part. Now, the words part is all about discussion. What better way to talk about different things in life, like relationships and marriage, parenting, mental health, etc., than doing it over a glass of wine. To me, wine kind of loosens me up and kind of lets the walls down just a smidge so that I can really just feel comfortable and enjoy myself. And I have really good conversations and a lot better conversations when I'm doing it over a glass of wine. So that's what made me really think about Wines and Words, because I really just wanted to have intellectual conversation with people, to be honest. I really just wanted to have conversations. And I'm like, why not do this with wine? So that's what the words part is about. I want to have open discussion. And you want to know something, guys? To be honest with you, my ultimate goal is to build a network of not just wine enthusiasts, but wine lovers that want to have a club or a social place to come to where you can not just enjoy wine and food, but camaraderie and an interchange of the minds and an intellectual back and forth with people about different things that we talk about, because honestly sometimes you just can't talk about certain life subjects with your mom or your best friend because they're too biased or whatever may have you. Sometimes you just want a group of people that you can come together with to stimulate your mind. Not everybody in our lives are people there to stimulate us or really to help us to elevate mentally, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, etc. And I feel like as human beings today, when we're just bombarded with a lot of negativity, whether it be social media, TV, our bosses, our friends, family, moms, whoever, it's always something that's holding us down, even if it's just ourselves. Sometimes we really just need encouragement. School bus going by. Dang, that bus loud. Sometimes we really just need encouragement, and that's really what I want to do. I want to build a socialite network. I want to build a Wines and Words social network where we all can come together and have some wine and have some discussions. So if you live in the Atlanta metro area, please contact me. Let's get together. Let's have some wine. Let's get to know each other. Let's really start this thing. I want to, of course, start it here in Georgia, but I wanted to expand everywhere. My peeps back home in Chicago, let's build this network. Let's take some trips together. Let's do some wine touring, some wine tasting. Shoot, let's go to Napa Valley. Hell, let's go to France and drink some Bordeaux wine, okay? Let's do all of that. I want to do all of that. So that's what Wines and Words is about. Drinking wine, learning about it, consuming it, and coming together and discussing life's topics. So, with that said, coming up, we're going to do some Wine 101. And I want to start with just the basics. Of course, we're going to talk about wine pairings, what type of wine to drink, etc. But first things first, where does wine come from and how is it made? We're drinking it all the time, but we don't really know what exactly we're consuming. I mean, that's not just wine. That's pretty much a lot of the things that we consume. But I'm here to help you with your wine education and talk to you about what it is you're drinking. So with that said, guys, I'm excited to get started with that. It may not come tomorrow, the first lesson, but lesson 1 will be sometime this week. Once again, I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and cheers.